All right, now let's connect with. Beg your pardon, just got a bad throat today. Sunil Subramaniam. Sunil bhai, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Early morning, suited booted. क्या बात है?
And green dye, unlike your red.
It is
With the market.
I'm neutralizing everything. Never be optimistic, but never lose sight of risk in a market. So we are just blending like together. Kunal is grey, no view, right?
Both sides. Great, both sides.
And Naresh never laughs. I don't know why. Right, Naresh? We'll make you laugh today. Then later, I guess, maybe. So, Sunil, can you just dissect this news for us? The fact that the threshold limit for FPI disclosure has gone from 25,000 to 50,000. How important is that? And will that really open a large window?
I think it's very important, and I'll tell you the reason for that is that when you're disclosing, right, you're giving out a lot of information in the market, and so when you come and buy, people know that this fund is buying, this person is buying, right, and half the thing in the market in making money is to be surprised. Is the information asymmetry, right? You want to buy before others know, and once people then, as a big investor, once you buy, people follow in your trail, and then you're not able to subsequently buy. So I think the 25,000 crore rule was a bit restrictive, that you would look for smaller funds to go in and avoid disclosing, so that you could go in and buy the good stock and not let other people know about it. Now doubling this, right, clearly then improves the amount of such small ticket things that can come in, because people love to be in privacy. Nobody likes to disclose. It's not that they're trying to hide anything, but just from a market perspective, the surprise element goes away. That's number one. Second is, SEBI talked about ease of doing business. You look at it from SEBI's own perspective, right? They have to verify all these disclosures and all of that. Now they're straight away probably looking from a paperwork. They haven't disclosed that, but from a paperwork perspective, right, at the bottom of the pyramid, right, you have lots of companies at that threshold. So probably SEBI's own ease of doing business is for SEBI itself, that the amount of paperwork they have to do in monitoring people who have disclosed and taking care of them is there. So I think both these factors indicate that it's a very open SEBI now, who is willing to engage and make things better for foreign investors to come in. So I think overall it's a signal in the right direction, and I do think that it will have significant effect in terms of lots of smaller player FPIs coming in and investing. So I think it's opens the door for a diversification of the flows and less dependence on a few big ticket sovereign wealth funds and all to come in.
But at a time when FIs are selling, I mean, who cares? I mean, we don't want to be in India, right? So these
it's the daily show, right?
Yes.
What is the FIs are selling?
Yes.
Now it's quite a reasonable bit of FIs buying.
No, in general, I'm saying that it's not that FIs have not been coming because of this restriction. I mean, my limited point is that this is a good to have window, but it is not going to have an incremental impact right away. That's my limited point.
No, that doesn't matter, no, Nikunj. The point is that when somebody is looking at India and he says, oh, this is a disclosure market, then he puts it on the back burner. Now he says, no, up to 45,000 crores, 50 being the limit, 45 I can deal in India, it comes into his radar. Obviously, all other things have to come in for the money to come in, but when the gates open, you'll have a lot more funds ready to come in. Now that moment could come in April when the reciprocal tariffs situation gets clearer. It could come in mid to end April when the earnings season comes out clearer. So clearly there are a lot of triggers for the money to actually come in. But what this does is open the window to a large number of small ticket FPIs to be able to come in. So obviously this will click in at a time when other things, levers click in, right? But obviously it's an important decision which is being conveyed to the FPIs that come in. We are working to make things easier for you. So that actually improves India's perception also in the international marketplace. So it's an enabler, right? It's not necessarily that it's immediately going to reflect like you said, but it's an enabler which could, when things go right, maybe result in a avalanche of money coming in instead of immediate trickle. That kind of a difference.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the intent is what one should actually, make note of. The fact that the regulator does not really intend to deter FPIs and is focused on facilitating investment while strengthening, of course, market integrity. I guess the messaging is quite correct. But Sunil, great to have you on the show today with your thoughts. Thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, quiet for the Gift Nifty.